Good morning. Good morning. Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host, for today's episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And woo woo, it's Friday. Yay! The weekend is here, and I'm so excited. And this is going to be a fun weekend. We have Valentine's Day on Sunday. So, hey, Jody. Hey, PJ. How are you? Good to see you. So, the weekend is here, and I am happy. Very happy. So, Sunday is Valentine's Day. And, for me, that's just showing love to my family and, friends. If I got to see any friends. We don't see many friends lately. Good morning, Robin. How are you? And Robin, do you see that little wrench next to your name? That means that you're a moderator. I made you a moderator on the page, so you have power. And Jody, oh, thank you, Jody. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's really sweet. Yeah, I've been having kind of a rough week, and just various things and everything, and just when family's not doing well, it affects all of us, doesn't it? And so, but today is a good day, very good day. I have my coffee. I've been sleeping better. So things are good. Sunday is Valentine's Day. It doesn't have to be, something super romantic. To me, Valentine's Day is just showing love and care to the people around you. And it's a good excuse for chocolate. So, if there's an excuse for chocolate, then I'm all about it, right? And let me turn my volume off. So, oh, thanks, Jody. Thank you. Thank you. I have to apologize for Wednesday. I was just really struggling. That was just a really rough day. So I just really struggled on Wednesday. And I know all my therapy friends felt it. All my what were we calling ourselves? Let's see. We were yo-yos, we were yayas, we were nut jobs. I think that's what Kelly had said. Oh, that's sweet. That's really sweet. So anyway, today is a good day. My birthday's coming up, but it's in the middle of the week. And so we have, here in Florida, we're, pretty much Florida is a coastal community. Even if you're in central Florida, you're only, an hour and a half away from the coast. Tangled Sisters. Oh, Twisted Sisters. That was it. That's it. Or Tangled. I like Tangled better. Tangled Sisters. And I don't mind untangling some yarn. I just have to tell you, that never bothers me. And my mom is like the untangling queen. So if you get something that is like going to make you pull your hair out, just mail the stuff to me. I'll give it to mom. Say, hey, mom, here's your job. Throw her a couple bucks so that she can buy some flour and butter and stuff and make her amazing pound cakes. And she'll do it for you. Yeah. In fact, right now, she is, oh my gosh, let's see. Last night, my mom sliced up, she boiled for 30 minutes these gorgeous deep red beets. And then she peeled them, sliced them, put them in the dehydrator. So they were going all night. They look amazing. They look like rose petals today, like deep red rose petals. They're so gorgeous. I have no idea how they taste, but they look so amazing. So when I went in to get my coffee this morning in the kitchen, Mom already has her cast iron skillet ready to make another batch of her cornbread. And over here, then she's rinsing the long grain white rice and draining it so that she can dehydrate the white rice. Because if you, you have to cook the white rice if it's long grain, and then you can put it in the dehydrator. Learned this from my cousin. And then you can put it in the dehydrator, and then you have instant rice. So when you want to have some quick rice, you already have that instant rice, and you've saved a lot of money. So she's got that going. She has the, and this was like 6:30 in the morning. She's a powerhouse. She's a powerhouse. And here I am like struggling. Where's my coffee? I want my coffee. The woman is crazy amazing. Good morning, Wendy. Good morning. And so yeah, she last night we had homemade chicken noodle soup. I made the chicken noodle soup. She made the, I know Jody, she's a powerhouse. She's 80 and she's amazing. So anyway, I don't have half the energy she has. Oh, yeah, dehydrated beets. Well, we haven't either, so I don't know how it's going to turn out, but they're beautiful. I can tell you that. And so anyway, my cousin Robin gave us this recipe a long time ago, and it was just amazing. And it's cornbread salad. I mean, which sounds so weird, right? Cornbread salad. That sounds like the weirdest thing in the world, but it is addicting. I'm telling you. And my mom, so last night with our homemade soup, my mom had made some cornbread and we had a lot left because we all just took, a little slice. Cold and cloudy there, Mary. It's cloudy, but I don't know how cold it is here. Let me see. And so anyway, so last night when I was helping mom put stuff away. Okay, it's 64. Feels like 64 here. And it is foggy. We have some fog. Yeah. I will, with Robin's permission, I will share it. In fact, if I don't know if Robin has it written down anywhere quick, she could take a photo and post it to the YouTube or to Crochet Therapy Facebook page, or I can do that later on also. But oh my gosh, it is so amazing. So I went in and I said, Mom, I think the only thing we need are bell peppers, because we like to use like the multicolored peppers in it. It just makes it pretty, And I said, I've got an order going for a Walmart pickup today. I just added them. I said, is there anything else that you need so that we can make some cornbread salad? She was like, oh, she was all over it. She's like, nope, we have everything we need, just the green peppers. And we do red and yellow. And if we can get some orange, we do that too. We just like all the color in there. It just makes it so pretty. So anyway, yeah, that's what we're having for dinner tonight. And I'm so excited. It has bacon. You fry the bacon up and you crumble it in it. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you. I definitely will share the recipe. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, it's like one of those things where if you think about it, you're like, that sounds like the weirdest. Yes. Cornbread salad is, oh, Mary, it's not just good. It's addicting. Like, take this huge, big spoon and just like shovel it in. It's so good. It is so good. Oh my goodness. Oh, bacon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you are correct. So, anyway, so I've got that to look forward to tonight. And then like with my birthday being on, in the middle of a week next week. And like family has asked, what do you want to do for your birthday? And I'm like, I don't even want to celebrate my birthday. I don't want to do anything about my birthday this year. The only thing I want is shrimp. And being on the coast, yeah, we're about 20, we might be about 30 miles from this restaurant, which is actually like, it's kind of like I don't even know how to describe it. Anyway, it's not really a restaurant. It's like a gathering place. And they are right on the water, right on the Gulf. And so they make the most amazing steamed shrimp ever. And you can get Old Bay steamed shrimp, which from Baltimore, Old Bay is like a staple, but they have their house seasoning, which is similar to Old Bay. But to me, it's like, oh, thanks, Robin. Thank you. Their house seasoning is like even better than Old Bay. Did I actually say that out loud? Oh my goodness. I mean, it's like I need to like hand in my Baltimore card if I say something like that. But they have taken all the goodness of Old Bay and then they've just like made it even better. I don't know. Now, and that's a toss up in my family because some people really like the Old Bay shrimp and some people really, and I like their Old Bay shrimp, don't get me wrong, but something about there's just something different about their seasoning that just, to me, just takes it over the top. So anyway, like you can get 2.5 pounds of steamed shrimp in one of those, I know it's styrofoam, but in one of those to-go containers, 2.5 pounds of steamed shrimp for like $20. And that's a lot of shrimp. No, 2.5 pounds, I think it is $20. It might be $10. It might be 15. Oh gosh, I'm confused now. But anyway, it's really cheap. I'm getting all confused. It's really cheap. So since my birthday's on Wednesday, and I was talking to my husband last night, I know. And I was like, do you think you can get off work early on Wednesday? And he's like, that's a really rough day for him. He's like, how about we get your shrimp on Saturday? I'm like, okay. So I think tomorrow we're going to get shrimp. And of course, we'll get like lots of it and bring it home and just enjoy that, and corn on the cob and maybe a salad, but very simple. But, the shrimp will be like the centerpiece of the table. Yeah, Florida is really great for seafood, really great. And I feel really blessed growing up where I did in the region that I did because of the variety of food that I was able to enjoy. Growing up in Baltimore, I mean, there was a diversity of cultures there, even just on the street where I grew up. And so I got to experience all different kinds of cultures and foods. And I just, and of course the people, and you just, it's just so wonderful and lovely. And so it, anyway, I just feel really blessed. I had a variety of experiences and with people and foods and everything. And Jody, I've been down here for a long time. I moved down here in 1985. So I've been down here longer than I was up there. So anyway, but yeah, Florida is really good as far as the diversity of, well, it depends. If you go to the big city, then you're going to have a diversity of culture and a variety of cultural foods and stuff like that. But mostly on the coastline, we have a variety of seafood. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. But anyway, let's talk about crochet. I've been talking about food all morning. I know. I'll send you a carry out. Mermaid Magic. She's here. She is in Daytona Beach, and I do love Daytona. I do. What a nice beach. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning. It's good to see you. And so Mermaid, welcome, Mermaid. I haven't seen you online before, so welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, or if you've just kind of watched us and now you feel comfortable about talking, welcome. Thank you, Kelly. So I finished crocheting my grandson's blanket last night. Mermaid, first timer, nice to see you. Welcome. Welcome to Crochet Therapy. This is a place where we are happy to see you and where we're all friends. So it's nice to see you. And so last night I finished my the crocheting part of my grandson's blanket. Unless I get, a little wildness and decide to do another row. I don't know. I might do another row. Let me show you. It's really big. Go down here and get it. So yeah, I'm really excited because I feel like now I still have it connected in case I decide to do another row. But can you see this is the width of the border all the way around, and it's very long, so it will definitely fit his twin size bed, and it's wide enough to fit his twin size bed, but I'm not sure if I want to do another round of blue just to make sure that it is nice and big enough. So anyway, as you can see, like all the way around, the blue goes all the way around, and the corners, I just made this up as I went. So, hey, you're in Frederick, Maryland. Yes, Ocean City. Ocean City. Love Ocean City. I went there when I was 5, which was like the first part of the 70s. And, when the hippie movement and all that good stuff. And I remember I remember some things. And when I was there, when I was 5, I was allowed to purchase, or somebody purchased for me, a red, white, and blue beaded purse. And it's like, it's not very big, and it has like a little drawstring on it, and I still have it. I have to find it so I can show it to you, but it was red, white, and blue and beaded, and it had like a fringe on the bottom, so it like fringed. And I remember also from that trip, I got to buy a floppy hat because those floppy hats, they were all the rage. And I still have it. It's pretty old. It's 50 years old. Yeah. I still have it. So I'll have to go to my Hope Chest and dig it out so I can show it to you. Vintage beaded purse probably from 1971. So, because I was 5, so it would have been, this coming summer will be 50 years. But anyway, interesting, huh? So I kind of, I was going to tell you, I really just made this up as I went along because I wasn't following a pattern. I had seen a picture, so I was inspired. So it is not my original design. Let me just throw that out there. Yeah, certain memories are clear as day. Yeah. So anyway, I saw this picture, and it was the red and white striped, and then it had a blue border, and then white stars all over the border. And so I saw it, and my grandson picked it out because he wanted a red, white, and blue blanket. So anyway, I showed him several different ones, and he picked that one out. He said, I want to do that one. So I was like, okay. So I was going to follow the pattern. I looked at it, and then I thought, you know what? I don't need to follow somebody else's pattern. I know I want to do half double crochet. I don't want to do anything, double crochet or anything larger because I don't want it to be holy. I really just want a simple stripe. I don't want to do single crochet because that takes forever. It does if you're just working up a quick, which this has not been a quick, but if you're just working up a blanket. So anyway, these were just, I did 3 rows, and if I thought a little better, I would have done like five of each color. the red and white striped, because then the stripes would be a little bit thicker. It wouldn't have been as fast of a changeover as far as color change goes. And then, as you can see, this is not, the side that has all the color changes or whatever. And I was really glad that my ends turned out as good as they did. And, I didn't have like this woo, which is what I have with my, my scrap blanket. But you know what I decided to do with my scrap blanket on the ends? I'm going to do a really thick border. And when I say thick, I mean I'm going to probably do in the very end a crab stitch border, just to give it that nice thick edge. I just am really, thanks Kelly, I'm really into a crab stitch border on certain blankets, and that scrap blanket, I think it would be so good. Hey Robin. Aw, that's okay. That's all right, Robin. You just do what you have to do. You just do what you have to do. So, anyway, then I just started, working the border in the round, and I probably should have, because I'm not actually working it in the round, because I am stopping and then starting again. And I probably should have turned it back and forth, so that there wouldn't be, a really, really right side and a really, really wrong side. Although I don't think my grandson will know, and he won't care. But I know. So, and then in the corners, what I did was I did 2 half double, chain 2, 2 half double. And then when I came around again in that chain 2 space, I did 2 half double, chain 2, 2 half double, which is why, I have this, this kind of border edge, this pointy border edge, which I'm good with. I'm really good with, and I think my grandson will like it this way. So anyway, yay. And then remember when I told you guys that I had started doing the magic knot instead of weaving in my ends? Well, I had actually started this blanket before I did the magic knots. So this part right here, I need to weave in those ends. But then everything after that, I did the magic knot, so I don't have to weave in those ends. So I'm glad that I, at least over half of it, did the magic knot, so that I don't have to weave in all the ends. Yeah, I do too. I like the crispness of the border. I do too. So what do you think? Should I do one more row? I just want to make sure that it's thick enough. Now, keep in mind, he has a bunk bed. It's a twin bunk bed. So it's, maybe I should stop with this, because he does want it for his bed. So anyway, yeah. Thank you. Hey, Brenda. Thank you. Thank you. So anyway, and I have the stars. So I just have to sit down and figure out what I'm going to do with the stars. Oop, I'm getting a little tangled here. I think what I'm going to do, I'm not really sure. I think I'm going to do some light stitching and maybe 1 dot of glue, just to keep it. But I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure. So anyway, I'll figure it out. But so I feel really good, because even though it's not complete, I don't have the stars on it. The blanket itself is done, and I have to put the stars on it, and then I can call it a day. Because last weekend when we had him, and celebrating his birthday and everything, and just nonchalantly he says, oh, Grammy, did you finish my blanket yet? And I'm like, not yet, bud, but it is almost done. It's almost done. Oh my goodness. Oh, Mary, your aunt and uncle lived in Bel Air. That's neat. I had family that lived in Bel Air, so that's really neat. My aunt and uncle used to live in Bel Air too, and they have both passed as well. And love that area. Love it, love it, love it. Love it so much. Yeah, they lived on Goat Hill Road. I always loved that name of that street, of that road. So anyway, oh, I have. You're right, Jody. I've been dying to finish a project, so it made me feel really good. Made me feel really good. And then my scrap blanket, I had my husband hold one end of it last night, and I pulled it out, and I think it is wide enough for a king size bed. And I was going to town on that one last night, so that's good. And so that's really neat. So I, my scrap blanket, the sides, I'm not sure what I've done to it. It's like, it's going wonky on me, probably because I just didn't pay attention. I was just going to the end, and just not really paying attention, because normally when I'm crocheting a blanket and everything, I will even count or whatever. But this scrap blanket, I kind of just went, woo, it's a scrap blanket. Let's go. And so my ends are a little wonky. So I'm going to put a border on it before I put the border on it. But I'm going to go around it, and where it needs, like where it goes in, I'm going to put like double crochet and even a I don't know. I don't think I'll do a triple, but I'll do like a double crochet in there, and then I'll go around and do another border. And if I have to do it again, I can do a half double or something just to fill in those holes like putty. And where it doesn't need it, I'll do a single crochet. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to putty in the sides, and it is going to. Oh, I am human. You know what? If I frog this scrap blanket, yeah, there's no hope for me. No hope for me. But yeah, I'm just gonna like putty up the sides. I don't really care. It's kind of like it is a scrap blanket. So it's kind of, in my mind, do you remember those quilts where they would just take scraps of fabric, and it could be any shape or any, whatever. If it was like a little triangle or this or that, then and they would just sew them all together, and it just created this thing of beauty. This one, it's going to be a thing of beauty. Oh my goodness. And so then at the very end, the very last row, I'm going to do a crab stitch border. So that way it will be hefty, it will be firm, and it will, be a definition of, the border. So anyway, like a crazy quilt. That's exactly right, Robin. That's exactly right. More scraps. Oh, Jody, I have so many scraps. It's not even funny. I had started throwing all my scraps in the same bucket that I have my blanket. And I think what I'm going to have to do is get a separate bucket for the scraps. Right? Yeah. Different size stitches to even up where the squares join, to even it out. I know. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to make this a crazy quilt scrappy blanket. And so, I'm just going to do it that way, and I'm just going to love it. The thing is, it's so thick and heavy, and it's going to be used on the bed. It's going to be, when we get to Tennessee, when we have the really cold nights, it's going to feel really good. It's going to feel like the warmest hug. And so anyway, that's my idea. And so, it's okay. It's all right. I'm not worried about it. Now, if I was, even if I was giving this scrappy blanket to someone, and it was, like that, I would be okay with it, because it is just that. It's just a bucket of scraps put together, all the colors just like mishmashing, and I'm in love with it. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, when I go to Tennessee, well, Jody, my husband and I have land in Tennessee, and it's just gorgeous there. And on my channel, on this channel, there is a it's going to be like a weighted blanket. Yes, it definitely is. And I have a video that says our new adventure, and it's me and my husband, and we're driving up the driveway which is just grass right now. It's not a real driveway yet, of our property, and just kind of showing off a little bit of the area. And it shows a little bit, but we've got about 13 acres. And hey, Doreen, nice to see you and welcome. You're in Ohio. Do you have snow? Yay. I think my family in Maryland has snow, or maybe they're just enjoying pictures of snow. Pennsylvania, I think, has snow. Oh, it's gorgeous. Yes. And so anyway, just take a look at that video, and that's our property. It's 13 acres, and our driveway is so long, like 1,200 feet long. So it's like the biggest dream that I ever had. Like years and years ago, my husband and I used to drive, and we used to commute to work together. And lots of snow. Yeah. Lots of snow. Oh, you can't wait for it to be gone. You can't get your car out. Dang it, I am human. I'm sorry you can't get your car out. Robin has snow. They're getting more this weekend. Whoop, whoop. Snowbound city. Nice. Nice. And Wendy, it warmed up to negative 13. Oh. And Mary had a little yarn. They have about 8 inches of snow, more tonight and tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, when you all pull up in a stretch limo, we'll have plenty of land room, that's for sure. That's for sure. And our property, it's so funny. Our property has wild raspberries. And if you know anything about them, which I did not until we bought the land, but there are vines, and they have prickles. They have sharp, pointy prickles on them. And those vines are like magic, because you'll be walking and it's almost like, I don't know, some kind of evil magic. It will grab out and like wrap around your leg, and it will trip you. It's like the Little Shop of Horrors kind of a thing, it just like grabs you, and you're like fighting them, and then you can't fight them too hard because they win, because they have really sharp pointy things on them. So yeah, campers in tent time. Oh, Doreen is getting more snow this weekend as well. Oh, you just want it to go. And see, here I am in Florida, and I'm like, oh, snow. Oh my goodness, I might actually be cool. I might actually be able to cool off. Yep, they're tough to get rid of. It's everywhere. Those vines are everywhere. So yeah, we're gonna have to do something with it. I mean, obviously, we're not going to be able to get rid of all of them, which is fine, because we want to go out and do some wild picking. So anyway, but yeah, so Tennessee is our dream, and so we're going to be building. And hey, Squish, it's good to see you. Good to see you. And so that's that whole story right there. The whole story right there. But the funny thing about the driveway is that my husband and I used to commute, and we would be driving down these country roads, and I would point out, I'd be like, look, see that driveway, honey? See how you can just see the driveway, but then it like goes off to the right or the left, and you really can't see the property. You can't see the property. You can't see the house. It's almost like a mystery, and a lot of them would have gates at the ends and stuff like that, And I'd be like, that's the kind of driveway I want, a country driveway where you can't see the house, a nice long driveway. And so when we found this property, we didn't have the specs on the land itself, but there was the sign, and the realtor said, go out and take a look at it. Well, it was all cleared out right towards the beginning of the road. Well, our driveway is 75 feet wide. So we were thinking, okay, this, and then a little more back there, and that's it, and I was thinking, oh, that's nice, but we're really close to the road. And in my mind, that's what I was thinking. Oh, we're really close to the road. And that was the only thing, I really had a dream about having a long driveway. Well, when we got the specs on the land and I found out that it was 1,200 feet long, it was like, ta-da. So anyway, it was kind of like meant to be, even though, everybody's like, oh, do you know how much it's going to cost? Blah, 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 blah. But I got my wish, didn't I? 1,200-foot long driveway. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And we have mountains around us, and we have, then behind us, we have farmland that just kind of like slopes, and there's like, oh, it's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. Yep, that's a long driveway. So anyway, that's that story. So anyway, so I'm feeling good because I got this done, and I'm so excited, and I just have to do the stars. So that's making me feel good. The scrap blanket is coming along really nice. And that's really easy to work on when I just, don't want to think about, okay, what's my next stitch? What's my next stitch, And I do have some family in Tennessee. Yep, I sure do. And and my husband's family's cabin that his dad and his grandpa helped him build, but his dad built it. That's in Tennessee as well, and it's still in the family. So anyway, we just really love it there. It's around the Pigeon Forge area, Gatlinburg area, and we just love that area. And love the people, love the land, love the mountains. It's just so gorgeous, so beautiful. And so yeah. And I'm hoping that we have more family come to live in the area. We have one family member that just purchased a cabin there, and or another one that just purchased a cabin there. And then I have other family members that are, thinking about it. And I have a couple family members that are already there and in different areas. And so, yeah, Tennessee is, it's a really nice place. So anyway, that's my story. And I just can't wait to get out on the farm and get out on the land and to build our house. And it's going to have a wraparound porch, hopefully. And I can't wait to take you guys along with me. I'm going to finally be able to have baby goats and chickens and a nice garden. And so I'm really excited about that. I really am. I've been wanting baby goats, and I want a baby donkey. I want a baby donkey, not a baby, but a miniature donkey. I want a miniature donkey. Oh my gosh, they're so adorable. I love them so much. Okay, you were there for rodeo finals 3 years ago. Nice. Jody, do you ride? That's really nice. Oh, and you live in West Tennessee, bless this home. That's nice. I have family that lives in West Tennessee as well. Well, I will say west of Nashville. So I think that is considered west because Nashville is middle, if I'm correct. So I'm not sure how far west of Nashville they live, so I don't know if it's really considered West Tennessee or not. I'm not sure where that line goes. But where we are, where we're building, it's considered Eastern Tennessee, East Tennessee. So nice. And yep, Robin's going to look around. Doreen, you made your daughter a flag blanket several years ago. Oh, good. And okay, Jody, your youngest was a barrel racer. That's so awesome. Yeah, Pigeon Forge is beautiful. Okay, and now she trains dogs. Oh, so she's an animal lover too. That's neat. That's so exciting. So nice. So guys, what is on your agenda for the weekend? Do you have anything special planned? Do you have any special projects planned? I have, I just have, the only thing that I can think of is I have, shrimp on Saturday. But Monday is the 15th, and Monday is the day that our new monthly square comes out. So be on the lookout for that on Monday. It'll post sometime mid-afternoon. And Hubs is leaving for 2 weeks. Oh, you're going to get to sleep in the bed all by yourself. I know, right? Stretch out. Woohoo! Like, you can sleep diagonally if you want. You have so much room. Oh my goodness. Oh, Wendy is starting Fiber Spider's corded shell blanket. Oh, wow. And I know February Square. I can't wait either. I can't wait for it to come out either. Oh my goodness. I tell you what, I wouldn't know. Well, and it's not really even my husband that is like in my space. It's my dog and my cat. I'm on the edge and they're like in the middle of my side. I'm like, oh my goodness. The other day I fell out of bed. I rolled over because I was going to sit up and then stand up. And I was so close to the edge, I didn't realize that when I went to sit up, I sat on the floor. Sat right on the floor. I was like, great. Now what am I going to do? I'm sitting on the floor. And it was pitch black. I was getting up to use the restroom and I was like, oh, good. Wasn't much room on this side because, where I've got my crochet and all this over here. So I have minimal room. I ended up crawling to the end of the bed and then getting up there because there's more room right there. So anyway, that's my sad story. Okay. Viviana is going to finish a shawl. Oh, nice. Oh my goodness. You know what I've never made, and I said this before, was a, I know, I wouldn't be happy. I wasn't happy to be on the floor either. Mary Had a Little Yarn is working on a sweater, and you're taking the twins sledding tomorrow. First time sledding? Oh, Mary, that's awesome. Oh my gosh. I have some family members that are sledding pros. So, I mean, they have rules and everything. Am I right, Robin? I saw that post. Carla, nice to see you. Sorry I missed you. You're up there a little bit on the chat. I missed you. It's good to see you. And okay, have a good day. Have a good weekend, Doreen. And good luck at the doctor's appointment. And yep, Wendy says sledding is so much fun. Hope you have a blast. Sledding is a lot of fun. I haven't been sledding in a very long time. I think the last time I went sledding I was probably 16. And that was a long time ago. So anyway. Oh, you're taking the snowmobiles out on the frozen lake? Oh, ooh, that sounds fun and a little scary. But if it's frozen, then it'll be okay, right? So that's fun. We'll be extra safe, Jody. Extra safe. That sounds really fun. Oh my goodness. You guys enjoy the snow where you have snow. And I am going to enjoy 60-degree weather here, even though I wish that it was at least 50 because I am burnt up. This hair of mine is just so thick. I think tubing is a blast too. Yeah. Now listen, in Pigeon Forge they have, and in Gatlinburg they have snow tubing. And in Pigeon Forge, they have an indoor snow tubing, so you can do it year-round. And then in Gatlinburg, at Ober-Gatlinburg, they have, in the winter, they have the tubing, and it's down the side of a mountain. And if they need to, they blow snow in. So, they can do some artificial snow to supplement whatever is needed. But as long as the weather holds out and it's cold enough. So Robin says, yes, they have rules for sledding. The rules of sledding. Jody, there is an indoor snow what do you call it? Snow tubing. Yeah, it's indoor. And it looks like a lot of fun. It looks like a lot of fun. And I don't know how high the building is, but it's pretty high, like 3 stories high or something like that. I don't know. And yeah, yeah. So that one looks like a lot of fun. I've never been in there, but my husband wants to try it one time. So I think we'll try it one time. But anyway, yeah, Robin has the rules of sledding. That's her. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, well, guys, I'm going to let you go. It's been really nice chatting with you, and I hope that you have a really, really fun weekend. Slip in some crochet where you can, but slip in family where you can as well. And on Sunday, just have a really wonderful Valentine's Day. Just, show love to those around you. And even if it has to be, maybe Skype with someone, a family member or a friend, if you're, I don't know if you're in lockdown or not, depending on where you are. But just connect with someone and just let them know how much they mean to you, that, that you love them and that you're glad that they're in this world with you. And so anyway, have a great weekend. Lori's doing okay. Thank you for asking, Jody. Lori's doing okay. The family's doing okay. They're coping. The funeral is Monday. And so, they'll be getting through that. And so that is why I postponed tonight's live premiere. So we're going to postpone that by a week, just out of respect to the family. Even though it was a taped and videoed, show, it just didn't seem respectful to the family to show, a laughing and silly and fun, and it was fun, and it is fun, video in the midst of their mourning. So we will postpone that by a week, and then postpone the live by a week. So a week from today, 1 week from today, we will be having the live premiere where we can watch together and chat together. It will be a video. And then, thank you, Jody. Thank you. And then the following Friday, we will have our live, and Lori will be with me then. And so we are looking forward to that. And so anyway, much love to everybody. I hope that you have a great weekend. Stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. Bye, everybody.